Bunch of... Oh! What the fuck?
Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Holy shit.
That's a...
What the fuck?
Yeah, look.
Oh my god. What?
Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Jed. Thanks for all the new subscribers recently and all the love. I don't even know what I want to play today. I finally made that intro there. I'm hoping I put it in the video at least. So there's some clips in there, but since I had to like swap PCs and stuff, I didn't have as many clips. And on top of that, super long intros are kind of whatever. Any of the extra clips I can just make like another intro with or something. But there's rumors that there's actually supposed to be a nerf or like balance changes and stuff to weapons today, but I'm not entirely sure if that's going to actually affect Cold War or just Warzone or what. Because as everybody knows, Warzone has a bunch of issues with that DMR. Took off yesterday. I've just been trying to like relax and have self-care and shit like that. All the stuff that people have been telling me to do for I don't know how many years at this point. They're like, dude, I'll produce like well over 300 videos per year. The years before that, literally like 360 out of 365 days I would have uploaded and all that stuff. This year it's like 330, 340, something like that. Which is still obviously a disgusting amount of time in videos, especially considering that there's at least 4 to 8 hours of editing that goes into each of them. They're not anything impressive, but they're there. Still gotta put the time in to do it. Yeah, what was it? The Type 63 and especially the DMR. The DMR is like running rampant in Warzone and I guess even Cold War, looking at this guy. Mainly I think in Cold War though, because most people are trying to level it up to be able to use it in Warzone. Not so much that it's actually the best for Cold War, for example. Thing is, it's definitely catching a nerf soon. I'd have more sniping clips, but honestly, I just don't even save them half the time. It's just random shit. I love the feeling of the LW3 and how nice and consistent it is, but the Pellington being like, what is it, 20, 30 milliseconds faster always seems to make a massive difference. I think I'm definitely gonna make like a roundup type of video as well, because I'm sure everyone's 2020s have been kind of different, at least to some degree, just from this whole situation in the world at the moment. Hate the fact that I have to dance around even the words because I have to worry about it on YouTube. Like, just to explain how, you know, everyday life changed from 2019 to 2020. I'm sure people have gone through multiple changes. Usually every single year I always look back on things anyway, but this time around it's definitely a little different. Oh, like where could I have shot him, man? Like where else? It's all upper chest. I don't give a fuck if it's in the shoulder. That shit should hit your shoulder and your trachea should explode. And the Eagles also got eliminated. They didn't win the game that they need to, so now basically they're just there to try to ruin the hopes for other teams. And by other teams, it's literally just one other team, so it's over. There's 16 whole painful weeks in that entire season, and only 4 of them they won. You won 4 games. Assuming there's gotta be some DMR slash Type 63 nerf soon. There has to be. As it's apparently running rampant in Warzone. I'm seeing all the Warzone streamers talk about it every single day. You couldn't go into a stream or even play a singular game by yourself without running into that DMR. It's super strong. It just seems like all the Cold War weapons, they never really even play tested them at all. Given, I mean, we kind of expected that, but literally it just seems like they took like the damage profile. It seems like they straight up took the damage profile from Cold War and just put it into, in the Warzone. So I'll definitely make like an end of year video or whatever, just talking about 2020. It is. That shit is just terrible. Well, I hope 2021's better, but shit. I haven't been able to see my family or anything like that. Alexis and I have had to stay inside for about the entire year. Given, we stay inside anyway. It's just like all of the extra processes of everything that goes into, you know, just keeping clean and safe and all that stuff. It seems like whenever you see all the weapons in Warzone or whatever, it takes quite a few bullets, you know, 5 to like 8 bullets, depending on if you're using like ARs versus SMGs over whatever amount of distances. But it seems like the DMR straight up, even at sniper rifle distances, will be able to like 2-tap people across the map. And even in some situations, if you don't have full plate, it'll just straight up one-shot headshot you. A lot of people are saying like, dude, it's not even worth it to snipe right now because this thing is just gonna absolutely beat you. There were other ARs in the game that already were able to do a better job than certain sniper rifles at certain things, like applying pressure and things like that. See, right there. What was that? Did you hear that reload? What was that? I hear it every single time I walk by this area. Oh, it's this. That sounds like someone is emptying it out of their gun, though. That doesn't sound like just shells rolling. That sounds like somebody is reloading their Magnum or something over there. That's what I always think of whenever I hear it. Yeah, man. Sick line of sight. Challenge with your chest. Get out of cover. Did I say the most outlandish shit? At one point, I said remove audio. Now I'm just claiming that people aren't man enough to face me. Now I want people to challenge me one-on-one with absolutely zero cover from either side. How many people take all of those demands seriously? Or at least if you could tell some of them are emotionally charged in comparison to the well-thought-out ones. For example, snipers are too slow. This guy walks with his shot. Does that work on this game?
Didn't even hit him.
It's a kid. He didn't deserve 2 of those kills. That bullet did not hit that man.
Listen, you gotta take those kill cams with a grain of salt is all I'm saying. That's like I was explaining, shit just does not look the way that if it wasn't obvious. Why did we not get B? Why did we not get B? Were we not on it? No confidence.
Serious?
Is this why people use LW3? I told people that's all you gotta do. Just jump and you'll hit mark. Oh, never mind. I'll hit mark twice anyway. All right, never mind, dude. Let me try this again with the Tiger Team barrel. I didn't want to do double Tiger Team barrel just because the higher fire rate for the LW3 is super nice on the one barrel. It's 100% fire rate or 75. I don't know. It's a faster fire rate, so I kept using it, but maybe the damage is worth it. Oh, what, you ain't gonna say nothing about the brain dead red gunning going on? It's crazy how many complaints we get when we see somebody literally quickscope 3 people in a kill cam, but no one says anything when we got like a 64 round SMG that kills in 200 milliseconds. That's a problem. Like, am I crazy? I am crazy. I'm sorry. My whole view on the game is just so skewed or something. I don't know. I got dark matter, and after this point, I don't know what else. I'm basically just waiting for shit to happen. I'm waiting for metas to change or weapons. I mean, shit, I feel bad for all the Warzone people because for whatever reason, I was telling people from the start since last year. They were talking about how they were gonna have, quote, Fortnite-like events. And immediately people looked at that and was like, this is gonna be on the scale of Fortnite. No! Realize, oh, game settings have changed. Maybe there's a nerf in here right now. You do realize that those, quote, Fortnite-like events are when those supply choppers are flying around, the fire sale and stuff like that. You know how those will randomly happen, not in every game? That is literally the event they were talking about. Those are actually the events they had in mind. I don't think they were ever planning on actually blowing the map up. Or if they were going to blow the map up, there was not going to be an actual live event of actually blowing the map up and then somehow seamlessly after that explosion transition into a brand new map. It's just, it hasn't happened that way. The only way that I can imagine that they would be able to do it is to put us back into a similar mode like they did with the numbers mode when we had that one big event. Then by the end of it, I guess the nuke goes off and that is the only playable mode, and then they release like the new map like a couple days later, kind of like how Fortnite did, how the game was off for a couple days. That's the only way that I can think of that would make it work in my mind. But I really don't think they ever even actually had a plan to do it that way. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I know that you guys had like crazy high expectations, but from the very start, it's been over a year is all I'm saying. A lot of Warzone people are just getting frustrated and shit. I'm assuming Cold War people are just, I like the game. I love it way more than Modern Warfare's multiplayer just because this actually makes sense to me, regardless of any balance things. Like, as a base game, it is just better. By the way, by saying that, I already know I'm gonna get a tweet from a couple angry Modern Warfare players. I've already gotten a few when I've said shit like this. Not even gonna go into it all the way. I mean, it is what it is. You already know. You're not on a new map right now, so. And now there's a bunch of obstacles in the way, so I mean, good luck.